Good morning, Trader James here. Friday, July 11th. Bit of a emotional trading day, some revenge trading, so we can get into that. 4 trades total, 1 win. It was a good trade there, but the 3 losses previously, an order entry error caused some revenge trading for jumping into 2 trades after that revenge trading, trying to make back what I should have or could have made initially right off the bat. I would have been done without that order entry. If I placed my trade appropriately, I would have been out within the first 30 seconds, 1 minute of the day with a 5-hour trade. So that caused the order entry caused a little bit of a tilt, revenge trading there, jumping back in, but not at an appropriate level or appropriate signal to enter, so that caused me to be stopped out on both of those trades. Took a step back, took a breath, reassessed, changed my bias, went short for the win. So I got a 6-hour trade there. Well, actually, it was a 9-hour trade for a 6-hour on the day. So initially, going into the open here, we have an hourly low was set. We're looking for an hourly, like the hourly, oh my gosh, can't even talk today. So let's just move over here. So we're right around here, pre-market. We're pushing up, looking for a hourly lower high. So that's kind of what I'm keeping in mind. We're below the EMAs, but we've got a nice little push up on the 15-minute higher high, higher low there, so 15-minute trend change. So I'm looking for a long. I initially placed my first entry just with a break of this first candle here, and then I enter a second position at 10 points, just according to my plan. 10 points in profit, move my stop to keep the exact same risk to get out at 30R, but I realize I am in the MNQ trading area. So I am not trading NQ. So I was trading 1/10 of the size that I should have been trading. That was super frustrating. So then instead of just letting that trade play out, take a small little win, I say, all right, well, I'm going to just add on another, couple dozen MNQ contracts just to try and make up for it's going in my direction. I'm just going to load up on the MNQ to make up for trading that instead of just a total, the NQ contracts. So then that leads me to have my average price way up here. And then it comes down and stops me out because I had to move my stop up way up here. So instead of getting out, with a small, basically a pocket change MNQ trade, I end up with a loss because of the amount of contracts that I piled in trying to make up for the fact that I was trading the wrong thing. So that then caused me to go on a little bit of tilt going long NQ, trying to make up for that. So then I entered, it was like I just market ordered in somewhere around here, looking for another 30 points, didn't quite get there. Then we came down. I was like, all right, well, if we came down to around the open, I want to enter breaking this high here. So we didn't quite reach it. I think we came down to like here or something. So I market ordered in, which I don't do according to my game plan. We came up barely at all and then came down and stopped me out. So then I took a step back, said, all right, this is clearly revenge trading. I'm trying to make back what I could have made if I had been in the right chart. I think a lot of that come down to I was 6 out of 10 on the mental scale this morning. Pretty tired from last night. I worked late. And that's probably, trading tired probably isn't the way to go. Mentally I was feeling fine, just tired, but I think that is something that caused me to really not be aware of what instrument I was trading. So just frustrated a little bit there, but I ended up switching short, looking for, all right, well, we're in an hourly downtrend, So we're probably looking for an hourly lower high. So if we go back out here, we were up around here, we pushed up and then back down. So now we're around this area. I'm thinking, all right, well, an hourly downtrend, I'll look for a short then. So this candle, we pushed up, came down, we had some good momentum, so I added a first position here. I added a second position on the break of that 5-minute candle. Put my stop down to keep the consistent risk. Again, this is my 4th trade of the day, so if this one stops out, I'm done for the day. Then my average positions around here. I had another position 10 points from that average, move my stop down to about 3.5 points to keep the consistent risk, and then just let it play out. So it pushed down nicely. I pulled my take profit down to 9R. I was looking for basically for this support here to hold, which basically is what we did. I was thinking we'd push down, trigger some stops, and then come back up, which kind of that's what we did. The monthly high also was, I was thinking would be support, so I wasn't going to push a whole lot further for anything there. We did move a little bit lower in the pre-market, but we have held, this level has held fairly well, so I wanted to take my profit before that point. And then I also put it at 9R to make sure that I would get 6R in the day and just be done, because my mental state was not great. As we pushed down to maybe around here, I did pull my stop down to break even, and then I pulled it down to plus 1R, and then I pulled it down to plus 2R, just kind of slowly locking in some of those the gains, making up for the stupid trading earlier. So those are my 4 trades. First one, just a total mess up, trading the wrong thing, wrong instrument, tired, not paying attention, I guess. And then 2 trades, just total FOMO entries, market order in revenge trading, trying to make back what I could have should I have done the appropriate thing right at the beginning, and then then switching short for the win. Nice setup here, nice trade there. If you take the hold that support, break this previous candle on the 945 candle here, take that entry long, that would have been a nice one without sidebar entry. I like those ones. But yeah, ended positive. Overall, I think I'm going to give myself maybe a B- on the day. Not, definitely ended positive, but, with one good trade, I don't know if I really feel great about today, but ended positive, got some stuff to review. Definitely happy that I caught myself with the revenge trading sooner rather than later. That seems to be one of my biggest struggles in trading. So yeah, happy Friday. I think I got 2 days to trade next week, so I will see you next week.